All right. Hello, good evening, everyone. Oh, man. Oh, hang on. I actually need some water. I, I started too soon. I'll be right back. All right. Man, I gotta say, having an AC is nice, especially because the weather is unforgiving at the moment, but good lord, it does dry my throat out so much. Guess it does what it's supposed to do, makes, the air drier. Yeah, I can definitely feel it in my throat. Anyway, hello, how's it going? Hi, Exe. What's up? It's been another fairly rough day here. Got to the point where it doesn't even get colder in the morning, so pretty rough. Getting pretty intense heat even in the early morning hours. Just never really catching a break. The love of heat is the worst part. Yeah. It's just that no matter how many days of heat I go through, I just can never get used to it. Not meant to be. Also today my neck really hurts. And my back. You're preparing yourself for 40C tomorrow. Boy, oh boy. How much was it today? About 28? Wait, it's gonna jump from 28 to 40? Good god. Good luck, Hexa. Not much I can say other than, keep your windows closed. Get ready to take lots of showers. Have some fresh water at hand. My place was on fire. Yesterday we had some fires in some fields nearby. The town hall apparently activated an emergency number for heat strokes. Pretty bad. Looking at the forecast, it's just... It keeps on going. There's no end in sight. It's gonna be like this and worse. All next week and the week after. I just need a break from all of this. You know, I cannot even work. I cannot keep my PC on. Even with the AC, it's just too much heat. But hey, nothing much to do. Yeah, I wanted to do something different tonight, but I have a slight headache. My neck hurts. I wasn't really... And I haven't been on my PC for the entire day, pretty much, so... I really wasn't in the mood of looking for something else to do, so we're just gonna continue playing Norco. Which is fine by me, because I actually like it, but... I did want to switch it up a little. It's gonna be fine. Besides, we have to get into Papa's secret room. That's gonna be, just the thought scares me a little bit. I honestly don't know what to expect from Papa's secret room. Sort of... I don't know. Is it like a drug den? I saw the guy going knee-deep into a toilet to get some drugs. I could also be expecting some sort of weird sex dungeon. It would not surprise me. Or maybe it's a sanctuary. With Jesus, because, you know, he's gonna be a giant picture of Dan Brown. With a first edition copy of the Da Vinci Code. Who knows at this point? Yeah, I'm actually gonna start right away. Because if at any point I don't feel well enough, if the headache gets worse or whatever, I'm just going to end it early. So let's do it. I have a 2-liter bottle of water right next to me to carry me through the night. Oh, and I re-listened to the VOD yesterday. I don't know why, but it sounded a little better. Maybe this change, lowering the Windows volume and using more of the gain on the microphone, maybe that did something? I'm not sure, but it didn't sound as bad as I remembered it, so maybe it's a little better. Okay, so Norco, let's continue. We have Dallas, Catherine, and obviously we have The stone. We probably have to figure out a code from the weird shit that Papa's saying. 2,000 years. 1, 3, and 1 again. Could it be? One, 3, 1, 2000. That's not it. Is it 200131? It is. Let's hurry. I mean... I guess it's a little bit of everything I was talking about. It's part sanctuary, part sex dungeon, part like Dan Brown giant painting. This is all right. Let's go through it. There's a moaning cask as well. All right. A supply rack. An aluminum rack stocked with cleaning products and janitorial supplies. This some kind of utility closet? Must have been, once upon a time. We have a bed. Bed of straw partially wrapped by filthy cotton blanket. How long do you figure this guy's been sleeping in here? Time, by the look of it. Who was here first, John or him? Good question. We don't need an answer. There's a mace? A battle mace is mounted to the wall. What in the hell is he using this thing for? Dude, you don't want to know, but never use a black light on it. Dallas presses his index finger against a barb. It's plastic. Oh, it's even worse. Seriously? It's fake. Oh, it's probably worse. The decorative wine cask is made from a thick vinyl material. It has a price sticker partially torn from its face. Someone's in there? Sure seems like it. Need to do something. I mean, if it's in there, it probably needs to be in there, right? A youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. Okay. Weird. The hell is this? Another acoustic lock. Hold the button there and speak into it. Don't think we have we need maybe? What's this? A scroll. A papyrus scroll. Let's rub his finger over the sheet. This seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe. Or maybe there's something on it we just cannot see. Wouldn't put it past this guy. Lettering appears on the scroll with an augmented reality app. Catherine, pray before the mother and child through the eye of John. Be patient in your prayer and wait. Okay. Can't get it off. Let's see. I think holds the button on the lock. We go again. Kill John. I will have John's head. For the shot. I love my Garrett. What about... Let us lean into the acoustic lock. Soon they will be my Garretts. Not getting anywhere with this. Hi, Pawpaw here. Shocked that didn't work. Alright. We need Pawpaw's voice? I don't think we have anything with Pawpaw's voice. A Gooch and the Garretts. Maybe if... Hang on a second, what was that? Continue. Maybe if we pray... Gooch and the Garrett sounds like a 70s band. It sort of does. Oh my god, that is so creepy. Catherine? It's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I prayed deeply while awaiting your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You, here. Messenger here, a moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return to you. I will return you to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I've left you a key, my most favorite boy. Effata? Effata? This does sound like something Papa would say. Let's see. Effata. The cask bursts open as soon as Catherine removes the lock. Oh my god, is that a Garrett? Man, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out. Out. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Rax, we're not going to hurt you. Where is he? He's not here, you're safe. You need a key. Do you have a key? Oh, I have keys. Just move. Fucking move. I gotta go, man. Gotta go. Move. Oh, you mean that sort of gotta go? Springs from the cask and pushes his way past Alice and Catherine, quickly unlocking the door. Well, I guess that was the key Papa was referring to. I don't want to spend another second in this mall. Either. Let's go. Do we actually have keys now? Do we want to know what these prints are? Well, that was awful. Where's the city hall? We've got the stone, now what? Now we bring it to Superduck and collect the money. Do we bring that to Superduck though? This might be our last chance. How did you get involved with the Superduck? This will used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up, the strangest things. I was bussing tables uptown. Didn't swing rent, had a kid to feed, started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was a steal a head drive. Broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office. Brought it to another house. The people there were just like me. Just like you how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive into a wall, gave me some cash, I left. Well, where was Super Duck? Eagle Wholesale? Here it is. How glorious. I hope it wasn't much trouble to secure. It was a complete pain in the... Yes, yes. Give it to us. Delicious. It is ours. The ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already, we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. Yes, you both done well. It was a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky. Not here, but somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. It wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. We've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost in despair tonight. There will be time for that later. Take the money. Go home. Forget this night. Die in peace. Goodbye. Act 3. Faraway lights. We start on the toilet. Wait a second. LeBlanc? So when he said that he watches everything from the toilet, I didn't think he actually had a toilet in his office. Is it his office in a toilet or a toilet in his office? And why does he have a clown thingy right there? Again, kid. I leave you alone for a couple hours and you nearly get yourself killed. You're lucky I passed by when I did. What happened? Maybe you can tell me. Oh yeah, my robot went psycho. Walking back from the bar, passing by your house when I hear the scream. Running sign that the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. I had to empty my clip just to slow it down. Thank you, I mean, we all saw what happened to Million. Catherine would haunt my ass if I let something happen to you. Is Million still alive? I don't think so, kid. Million's back at the house, spread out all over the floor. I don't want this to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that ought to cause some trouble. Million's a St. Clair unit. That company's bread and butter is in corporate security and espionage. They don't let one of them things just walk away. Anywhere they end up is right where Thomas St. Clair wants them to be. Listening. Watching. So, since Thomas St. Clair wanted the orb and knew that Catherine was at least in contact with it, maybe he just sent Million over as an espionage robot, trying to figure out where that is. But what was all of that in the weird secret room about? Like the computer with my mother's voice. That was weird. And it sounded like Million wouldn't let her talk. Like she was interfering with the program. Catherine's a person of interest to them people. They took advantage of her one weakness. Guilt. She blamed Lou's death on herself. Made his life piss poor for a while. And would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. Are you stopping Kay from hearing it? Yeah, one of the two. That's not true. She did what she could for Blue. I don't remember. When I was saving my memories, did I say but I loved him anyway? I think I did, right? Well, it's always more complicated than it seems from the outside. If you don't love somebody, there's really no way to let them down easy, is there? But anyhow, I figured Catherine been trying to make all that heartache up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use the robot as a, you know, stand-in for Blue, I suppose. But the robot, the love she never showed Blue. So, she let us spy into her house. Where am I? My place of business on Apple Street. Padu PI. Who are you? I mean, we have to ask it, but don't do this to me again. I'm famous, alright? Everybody knows about me. A lot to take in, I know. I'm not trying to cause you no more stress, but where the hell's your brother? Still ain't found him? We were looking for him when Million attacked. I'll be honest, I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else, no telling what. At least she's the one causing trouble, so I hope. But we better be sure. Best thing to do is head back to the house, check on the bot, see what we can find out about your brother. What was that answering machine on the desk screaming my ears off? It'd be worth checking. Oh, and before I forget, you dropped your phone. I did not have a phone. Unless you're talking about the phone I dropped in the Mississippi River. Like a year ago. Found it on the ground back at the house. Was that Pawpaw? Did Pawpaw do it? Oh, that's right over there. Splash some water on your face and let's roll. I'm sorry. So toilet water? I am not going to do that. This next door complains they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them to look the other way. Ain't like I'm making you watch. I think they like my hole otherwise. Keeps us connected. Lots more I could say about this hole. Hell, I could stand here and talk to you about it all day. I don't want to know about your hole. Never talk to me about your hole, ever. That's where I keep track of all the dead bodies I found. You can find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking. Kinda like a treasure hunt. Uh-huh. Is that a pogfish? Hang on. Enhance. The fish is pogging hard. Alright. Can we also point that out really quick? God, I hate this guy. Why is he in my team now? Oh boy. Face paint kit. Stop touching that. Unless you want to see me clown up. Yep. Hate the guy. I should the water on your face, Kay. You ain't looking too good. I am not doing that. We're leaving. I'm sorry, Garrett? Man wearing battle armor, emblazoned with a red cross scratches over a turtle on the sidewalk. A name tag that reads Garrett is fixed on the man's armor. He's a Garrett, yeah, I can tell by the haircut and the mustache. So they did actually upgrade their outfit? I was just... Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I got separated from my co-workers, and then I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why are you outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? Pervert? Just like a knight. How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. I'm sorry. Why are you here? For work, I guess? What kind of work? Spiritual work. Kind of like yoga. Or, no, more like outer space stuff. Rockets. Sorry, how do you go from yoga to outer space stuff? How are they even remotely connected? Yeah, we're into self-improvement. Weightlifting. Stuff like that. Sounds like a cult. Are you joking? Cults are for losers who are impressionable and desperate for easy answers. We're... Well, whatever. It's a lazy word for people who don't get it. Not a cult. Uh-huh. But you get a costume. Not costume. Why does everyone keep calling it that? I'm a soldier of Christ. Who do you fight? Scum, mainly. Scum. Could get hipsters and punks who hang out downtown and call us Nazis. Uh-huh. Why fight the scum? Because they think they know everything, but they don't know shit. They think everything they do is morally superior, but it's not. They just make the world worse, but insist on making it better. I don't want to be in your club, okay? You people are uptight losers. Stop calling me a fucking Nazi. I'm not a fucking Nazi, man. I'm just a guy. I'm Caleb. I mean Garrett. I'm a fucking Garrett. What is going on here? Where are your co-workers? They said they'd come pick me up before lunch, but it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah, what's that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We're supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Have fun with your turtle, bruh. I will. Thanks for stopping by. Yo. Yo, this is my mom's wallet. Phone. We have the crouton case. You know what? I'll keep the frog. I like frog. Through the stone from Promenade Mall. We have 82 quacks. How much is that worth? 5 USD. You know, this used to be a lot more a few years ago. you can really tell the crypto market has come crashing down hard, huh? No head drive connections available. She didn't used to have that. All right. But yeah, I found you. I came in right here through the front door. Took me a minute to figure out where all the noise was coming from, till I climbed up into the attic. I had a ladder that went down through the attic into a closet, like a damn haunted house. I got down there, seen the robot had its claws around your neck. So what I did was, I kicked you out of the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think of it. Robot's face was all opened up. She had... shit, I don't even know what it was. A big glowing tumor floating in her head. She tried closing up her face to protect it, but I already had my 9 drawn. After a few good times before she could snap her face shut, she whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy to get you back up that ladder, but I managed. Go check and make sure the robot's still there. You have a look around that room. I'm just checking my house. I know there shouldn't be anything, but... at this point, you never know. Did Million have one of those orbs in it for a head? I mean, it could be. If that was a simple AI... I mean, Superduck could have obtained one of those in a million different ways. What was different about the one in the swamp? That's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What if she didn't die? What if the orb left and this is just an empty shell now? What the hell was Catherine doing in this room? Books me out. Anti-malware advertisement repeats itself infinitely on the laptop display. Alright, first of all, gonna check for weird Jesus stuff. There's nothing, okay. No head drive connection available. This is a military-grade signal jammer. No wonder I can't pick up no service at the office. Oh, these is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. I see. Military-grade. Don't even look, Kay. Just don't think about it. It wasn't who you thought she was. Run your fingers over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall to the ground beside her limp hands. There's no life left to the machine. What the? The Garretts are wandering around Norco. A young man wandering around Norco wearing plastic battle armor and name tags that says Garrett. The Garretts. Million was a spy. Blank believes that Million was a spy for Thomas Sinclair, planted in your home to keep tabs on your mom. Million was shot in the face. After discovering your mom's head drive, Million attacked you. The Blank was passing by the house, heard the commotion, and rushed to help. He shot her multiple times, destroying her processor. Right? No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver's corrupted. Device requires an update. Kate? Kemi online. This censoring machine kinda pushy. Get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. Should we really? What if this is part of the AI super duck? Takes some with the expertise to disable one of these things. Me to handle it? I think I'll manage. You unplug the single jammer from the wall. I think you should have a connection now. Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Warning. Critical I/O functionality has been deprecated. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred hard drive client on your mobile device. For more information on hosting options, please visit Greater New Orleans Neuroversioning Clinic website today. Hard drive client. Go one of them on your phone, Kay? I do. Catherine Madère. Compressing local artifacts. Resolved. Establishing remote connection. K. Enumerated items. K. I'm speaking to my daughter. Catherine? Yes. You're fucking with me because I'm drunk. Wait, are you drunk? Face enumeration module. Conflict detected. Can you... Attacked K. Attacked K? You're talking about Million? What is Million? What you talking about, Kate? How the hell we even having this conversation? You pulled the phone from the blank. What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry. I do not know Million. I do not know what happened to Million. What are you? I'm Catherine Madère, age 52, branch identifier, November YX2R, B1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head-host external hard drive, without cloud support. Tell us what you remember. Last? About me. You're my child. Is the session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. Okay. About Blake. I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die. He asked me not to die. Did I die? About Blue. Please specify. What do you mean by Blue? Your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please. I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? What do you remember last? In the chair where I sat. The room was dark. The clinician asked a question. After the appointment, I was to meet with Super Duck. What the heck is a Super Duck? Super Duck is the versioned consciousness of Duck. The what? Please rephrase. Kate, I was going to see Duck. I was going to see Super Duck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw? What I saw in the lake? Okay. You ever went to see Duck like I told you to? Better go pay him another visit. I can't make no sense of this. We need to find Blake. What happened, dear? To my son? Blake's missing. Blake is missing? He is lost? His face is a shadow. Kate, you know what it might be? Nick is missing. His phone broken or something? Alright, that's enough. This answer machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes and have a word with him. He knows what's going on with all this nonsense. Should we turn on the jammer? I feel like we should. Well, I guess not. There's still a Garrett there. Let's just take a look around before we go anywhere, okay? Just looking around for Garrett. Hey. Still not over the crouton thing. Alright. I don't think we'll ever be friends again. Church is locked, the mausoleum is the same. I don't think we want to go in here anymore. Alright. What about the tavern? Hello? Reporting to you live from the Shield Oil Refinery fence line in Good Hope, where a cargo moving machine is ablaze. It is believed that the unit burst into flame after colliding with a flare stack. Oil pirate known as Lucky is wanted in connection with this incident as well as a string of other arson across the parish. He's considered armed and dangerous. I mean, he does have grenades and a shotgun. He'd been blowing up all kinds of shit. Again, Kay, what's Brad doing following you around? Need me to call the police? Would you please? Oh, piss on you. I'm over here trying to help you out. Let's keep an eye on him, not to be trusted. Really funny, bruh. Real good joke. Hi, bruh. Go see... Go see Duck. Alright, Gareth. Gareth. Two teenagers wearing cheap costumes block the door. Each wears a name tag that reads Garrett. Who... Which Garretts are these ones? Are they the gamer Garretts? This must be them co-workers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. Blank regards, the teens. Happy Halloween, kids. You look like a couple of soda cans. Get off my lawn, bitch. Do you all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're dissident Garretts. Alright, whatever. The hell's Duck? What the hell's Duck? That's what I'm asking you. Deus Volt, motherfucker. What? I'm sorry, what does that even mean? Excuse me, boy? Getting a little fresh? I think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the degenerate. I don't know, dude. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I just... Silence, Garrett. Can't see shit out of this thing. Stand tall. The barbarians are at the gate. The adolescent turns towards LeBlanc. Ready yourself for death. Right. Do I have a gun? Oh, fuck this shit. Just what in the hell was that about? Let's go check on Duck, now I'm worried. I just slightly punched them and they fled. Duck? Hey, Duck. Clay? You around, bruh? Old man ain't left this house in years. Tell them little kids to do with him. Oh, hell, bruh. Duck, hey. Hey. Duck slouches in his office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulder and snaps his fingers before his face. Oh no. They killed Duck? He's breathing. Wake up, Pops. Wake up. Duck's eyes slowly widen. What? He attempts a smile. What's good, detective? You don't look so hot, Clay. Got to get you some help over here. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creeps still up front? You took care of them, bruh. Doc turns to you. How about you, Kay? Ever get your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yes. What'd you find? A forged discount card that unlocked a secret room in the middle of the house? Bruh. Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why are you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You wouldn't think nothing of her. But that was a disguise, a costume that she wore. It was clever, always hiding something. What the hell's going on around here, bruh? What them kids was doing outside, bruh? Bruh? Oh, the two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier, asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to. All because of that thing right there. That thing? He lifted his frail hands toward the device on the desk. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. But I'd lost it years ago. Figures it'd come back to find me. So... what? Tell us more about the intruders. Oh my god, okay. Where did they go? Don't know. Couldn't even guess what all this is about. But they mentioned your mother. That they have her. They have Kate? How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket on River Road. Dummy's probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her? You think I know, Brett? What about Blake? Say anything about him? Nothing about Blake. It wouldn't surprise me if he's in the mix. Takes after his granddaddy. You think Blake is a Garrett now? What were they asking? Asking me to talk to that drive. Interpret what it was saying. Something about needing to find a rock? Oh no, a stone. I just kept my mouth shut. I want nothing to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on their own, because they sure left in a hurry. Why didn't they take the head drive? It was so chaotic in here, I don't know what was going on, other than just shouting over each other. Yeah, that sounds like the Garretts. They were as confused as I was. All things seemed like a big mess. Like, nobody was in charge, and then suddenly, they were gone. How'd they find the head drive? Like I said, I don't have the slightest clue. Figured that monster ran afoul of these people, stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research, found the head drive that started it all. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it is they're looking for. How'd they know the head drive was yours? That part's easy. It's got my name on that thing. Ah. What is it? Piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier. Is my brain sitting on it? Is that Super Duck? Gave birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck. The one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. I see. We'll get you help. No, don't bother with me. A little nap is all I need. Why in hell? I'm calling... You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. You think this is bad? The way I am right here? This is the way it's been for years. Getting bent out of shape about it. I've just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. Want to help me? I'll drop by it from time to time, alright? I will, Clay. I really will. Good. That's all I'm asking. Alright. So, notes. Scribbled letter sits on the desk. It's a Garrett letter. Never thought this thing would get this fucked up. Sorry, never thought things would get this fucked up. It all took a turn after he made us tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? Okay, you don't think? Then he tossed John's head in the water. Huh? What in the... In John's eyes. They weren't his. Glowing. I'll never forget that. All the Garretts and the Rock had been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere around... Wow, we got coordinates. But the lake is so full of sediment, we can't see shit. Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates is in Lake Ponchot Rain. Searching the swamps. Blank slides the paper to you. Put that in your pocket. This right here is the closest thing to a lead we've got. A dead lady's kid just might be your brother. Right. This looks just like the Gizmo Kate had. When did everybody start getting these things? Nobody wanted to tell their boy Brett. You think it will hook up to your phone, Kay? Same as the other one? Could be. Clayton Richard. Network ping detected. At Super Duck. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime node in terminal state. Give me coordinates. Get coordinates way out in the lake. Just like the ones written down in that note. Truck got gas? I think we'll be taking us a little trip to the lakefront. I'm ready when you are. Huh. So the coordinates for the prime node of Super Duck are the same coordinates as John Kenner's head? What the heck is going on here? There's a head in the lake. The Garretts are looking for it. The Garretts are looking for a decapitated head in the lake. You found the note at Duck's house that suggests the Garretts may have kidnapped Blake. Also, they mentioned they have your mom. You managed to find the original head drive that spawned the monster called Super Duck. I believe Super Duck stole something from them, and they want it back. They're probably looking for the orb, right? The Garretts are in a state of disarray. As if there was a breakdown in leadership. They left in a hurry, however, which may suggest that they found what they were looking for. They probably found the coordinates. Super Duck is a viral fork of Duck's consciousness created by the same neuroversioning clinic that your mom visited before her death. The hard drive that once hosted the version of somehow escaped Duck's possession and spread like a network virus. It eventually manifested itself physically into what Duck describes as a monster. The product contracted your mom. Okay. So, that's the lake. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. I continue to accelerate, but the truck stays put. Christ, Kay. What did I tell you? Put in recovery gear on this thing? Shit. We're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we need a boat. But I got one we can borrow. Well, I fucked up my car. Great. Truck sunk in the mud. We're stranded unless somebody can pull us out. Hey, I know just where we're at. It's Peachy's Duhon's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. That's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to get right in that boat. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. Alright. Nice little flatboat. Might be able to get to them coordinates we found back at Duck's house, but the motor takes a key. Let me take a look at this map right quick, so I can get my bearings. The detective inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his finger along the bayous. Right. Yeah, alright. I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They call this area La Branche. Used to be an old fishing village up until a hurricane knocked it out of the lake. Peachy's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we're at now. Trepanier Pond is just across the way. They named it after the plantation men from back in the old days. Then you got the Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build the Interstate 10. They let a whole lot of salt water into the swamp in the process. Killed off a lot of trees. That's how we ended up with the Ghost Bayou. And just some old bayous without any trees left standing. Banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see where you're steering your boat before you run in the ground. Not just the government's fault though. A long time ago, they used to log these swamps for timber. Left scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. Reason it looks like a wheel is because they park a big pool boat right there in the center. And then guys just start chopping the trees down, going out in one direction, then another, like the spokes of a wheel. They called it a pool boat because they hitched the trees onto a big rope and the boat at the center would pull the trees in. It had a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin to wind up the rope. Big coal-fired son of a bitch. My granddad told me it spit out smoke like you ain't never seen. Then, down there, is the lower suction canal. A lot of people died along that canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branche. They got people to scuba dive in there looking for treasure lost to the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. It looks like somebody stuck a note to it. Oh, that's a garret. Alright. Let's see what's up here. Got shells? Hang on, I need to take my pill. What's this sound, by the way? What animal is making that sound? Okay. Got shells. Rangia clamshells. Yard full of them. I stay in Laplace, call or text. Okay. Book your ideal stay in Louisiana's natural wetland habitats. With short and long-term options available, you can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swamp Away is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetlands for a greener, more verdant future. Book before the new year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. Or been raising my traps going to die, bruh. Name tag pin. A name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett? Again with these little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond on the northwest side of the lake. For the launch. Ain't never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People been posting it about it online, going out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. Coming from this way, the only route is through the ghost bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the location of portals. When you dive through them, it's like snorting the stuffed ditchman scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking nightmare. If you can keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out, just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, bruh. The ghost bayous will appear for you. Good luck. What? What's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows them little blinking dots. This one, the logging wheel is blinking real fast. The one at Trepanier's Pond is blinking slow. Your phone around, see if there's more. This is not blinking at all. Oh no, it is. Very slowly. That's not blinking. This one is doing the weird blink. Okay. Do we remember this? Weird blink, no blink, slow blink, fast blink. Sure. The I-10 overpass runs above a dredged channel from east to west. A man fishes from the dock. Evening. That's your boat? Not mine. I believe that boat belongs to the camp. So they caught the key inside one of them units? I suppose they do. Let's go pay my units a visit, Kay. See if we can get a key from one of them. Can you help us pull our truck out of the mud? You were racing down the Livy, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. I got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. You know Peachy? The old man who owns that camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. What do you mean knew? Been seeing about it on the news? Peachy's been dead a long time. Maybe 10 years. Come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead. And he took several others with him. Man finally cracked. Damn. Really might end like that for him. Was a bad dude, bruh. You say anything about me before he died? Rattle blank? What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Ichi locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. Was it because he was mad at me, though? The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So who's got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Because they don't have any clue what took place inside there. What the hell, man? You know anything about that note on the board? The one with the name tag? All I know is these boys been coming by taking pictures of that map with their phones. They're always interesting types passing through since they turned Pitchy's place into vacation rental. But these fellas are a different type entirely. Alright, thanks. Let's go to Comp Unit A. What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not going to get nobody's attention knocking like that. Got to get wacky with it. Knock fast. Got to use that boat right quick. No, please, go away. Just keep knocking, Kay. We got to get a key to the motor, to the boat motor. Ah, these units better open the damn door. I believe Blue's child knocks like that. That's hardly even a knock. This is an emergency. Open up. No. There's a head in the lake and shit. Don't care. Open up or I'm kicking this door in. You probably can't. Just try it, dipshit. Alright, you asked for it. The Iron Foot. Don't stub your tail, little man. Get back. Back up, Kay. Oh my god, he actually did. Still got it. Door was open, you fucking idiot. Hang on. I saw the boat keys. We're going to Unit B first. What kind of knock is that? Oh my god. Open up. Got to use that boat right quick. The boat came with a rental. It's ours. Bruh, let me just lay it out for you. This little highway rat right here is looking for her brother. You got me? We think he might be out there in the swamp. I wish I could help you, but we need that boat. Good luck. Ah, knock again. Just keep knocking, man. Alright. Hey. Hey, man. Lord help me. If you need a boat so much, why ain't you using it? That isn't any of your business. Look, we're trying to save lives here, bruh. As are we. I'm sorry, what? Save lives how? What a research, which this conversation is preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Good night. Knock again. Hey, come on, man. Oh, please, I'm begging you to quiet down. Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Susie's ex-husband, he bought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. He buried one of them under his mom's house. I'm over there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in a shed. He is in the back of the office. They old one, but they still hold a good charge. This is all nonsense. Can't lend you out that boat indefinitely, you understand? We need it. It won't be indefinite. Or coordinates for some little gizmo sending out a distress call. Distress call? My partner Duck. The door slams open upon mentioning of Duck's name. Well, well, well. He really is drunk, I mean. So, also, doesn't he look a little, Garrett-ish? Yeah, a buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, an answering machine, I guess. It kept spitting out these coordinates in the lake. What else did it say? That it's got a stressed out node, bruh. Something getting stressed out in the lake? Where are the coordinates? In the phone. It's the node. You're right. You two are just going to boat right up to it. Sure. Boating ain't nothing to me. Been boating my whole life. Why wouldn't we? Because it ain't safe. What other option is there? It isn't safe, Abby. Are you familiar with the network that some call SuperDoc? That's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay. Good buddy of mine. Dallas? This guy looking familiar? Dallas? Oh my god. I never said I knew the source. Give him the key. Shit, really? That should help. It's irresponsible. Are these like old super dockers? If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. What do you need? Take this. The woman passes you a small handheld device. Hold it before the node. Press the little button. Think we can manage that? Return it to us. That's it? That's it. Dallas? Yeah. Boat key. Give it to them. Dallas reaches the key to you. As he looks you in the eyes, a glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. I guess Kay looks a little bit like Catherine? Settled, I suppose? That's right, it is. Oh, look. What's all this about? I've been following the evolution of the SuperDuck network for nearly a decade. I've never seen it behave like this. How so? We believe that it's dying. Communication across the region has been scrambled and erratic. Birds are dropping from the sky en masse. It's even affecting the local wetland habitats. I have reasons to suspect that an old colleague of mine died prematurely due to exposure to one of these nodes. Were you conducting the research for? The research is funded through a private donor. There's no need to get into that. Do you think they work for Thomas St. Clair? I've been studying these wetlands my entire life. Who was your colleague? How would that be relevant to you? Peter, please. She was pushed out of the academy many years ago for transcript fraud and plagiarism and harassment. She had a reputation for being irresponsible with her research and letting her personal grievances influence her findings. I once co-authored a paper with her on the fence line community of dimes. Her vendetta against S.H.I.E.L.D. and other commercial interests in the region alarmed me at first. But in the end, I think her motives were laudable. And believed S.H.I.E.L.D. is ultimately to blame for her death. But I also suspect that SuperDuck played a role. Her cancer was in remission the night that she was exposed to the Fat City node. What? Following that single incident of exposure, the speed of her relapse was remarkable. She was dead within weeks. I don't think that little ball of light thing that we got was radioactive or something. I'm sorry, Dallas, but this is a reality you must come to grips with. Hang on a second. A meter for detecting radiation. They gave me a freaking Geiger counter? They're safe. There's something in the air tonight. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean. Just keep your wits up. All the Garrets. Too many Garrets around. It's like an omen for, like a bad omen. A man in a trench coat and elaborate bolo tie stares down at the carpet. What's up? What's your role in all this? I don't feel like getting into it. Running jobs for Super for years. That's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. My money's tied up in Quackcoin. And now, with the network down, Quack's worth nothing. So I got to take whatever work comes my way. How it goes. Right. We just cycle across the screen. Cypress trees, marsh grass, piers, and other details from locations scattered around the lake. Okay, I was definitely not expecting that. So what about these two? Who in the hell are you? Wait a minute. This must be the same lady who broke in while I was away? One who dropped her underwear in the bathroom. Sorry, what? Oh, yeah, babe, it must be. So are you? Are you the burglar from the other night? I think the dude might be lying. Think I'm going to believe you? Someone who just broke into my B&B over the word of my longtime partner? Yeah, real. We should ask the fisherman if any of his stuff has gone missing. No. Oh? I mean, there's no need to alarm him. I guess you're right. Need the boat key, please? Are you kidding me? Use that boat to go on a date. Aren't we, babe? Yeah, babe. Yikes. Alright. Let's see. Look at that. It works. Let's take us a little ride. You heading into the lake? Yes, sir. You know much riding out there? All the time. Then you know what it's like. Out of the land has eroded away. Once you get past Interstate 10, you can't hardly see where the water ends and the land begins. Talking about the ghost bayous? That's right. Man turns his attention to you. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you're saying the land is eroded so it looks like open water. That's right. Once you pass beneath the interstate bridge out there, it's hard to tell the eroded land. All the dead trees fell from the open water. Might run your prop over submerged cypress trees, but even get yourself stuck. We're supposed to get through. Them strange boys with the name tags they've been coming around lately, they seem to get through the ghost bayous just fine. Okay, we know how to do that. If you got the sonar tracker on your phone, keep it handy. What kinds of stuff is hidden in the lake? You sure about jumping in the water? See some weird things down there? It's just a trick of the light. Nah, bruh. You got ghosts in the water. Nonsense. Don't pay that any mind. Been swimming in these bayous all my life. Get an alert from that sonar? Dive in and see what's about. Do I have a sonar app on my phone? Oh boy. Alrighty, Kay. And to put on detective hats. Put on our detective hats. You got your phone handy? Let's take a look at the GPS. There's 2 sets of coordinates at Duck's place. One we found scribbled on a letter, saying that you mentioned your brother, that they were searching for a head. Now I don't think that's your brother's head, that ain't what I'm saying. But I got a hunch all this is connected. Coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake. Might be worth checking out. That came from the app on your phone, putting out some kind of distress signal. Looks like that one's coming from Eagle's Pond. Set of coordinates are past the ghost bayous. Want to get there? We got to figure out how to get through the ghost bayous first. Got that? Now, you do the driving. I'm going to loosen my tie and relax. Okay. So. There was weird blinking in lower suction. No blinking in interstate canal. Slow blinking, the pond. Fast blinking, the logging wheel. Let's go. It's a good thing they made me play the minigame when I when we did the gator thing. Oh, sona's going off. You figured I got something down in the lake? Why don't you dive in and find out what it is? Why don't you? I'm trying to relax. This is my off hours. Alright. But be ready. What the man on the pier said is wrong. They go ghosts down here. On their mind, tell me the water to drive a pilling. When he was building his camp, that he saw his dead granddaddy swinging around dressed up like a race car driver. He said his chin was on fire. 4 foot underwater with flames coming out of his chin. You believe that? Fire goatee. I tried to swim after him and got sucked down a hole and ended up at a pizza restaurant 20 miles away. That's my off hours. I'd hate to see something like that with the kind of hangovers I got. Crash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, rushing further from the water's surface. Sink deeper into the bayou, in this way until at last you emerge on the other side of the water where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. Contours of the galaxy are alight in the sky above you. You've never seen so many stars. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look to you. I watch the swamp from the treetops every night, but I never watch the water, he says. He reaches out his hand and helps you onto the bank. In the shadows of the grove are other figures, whispering among themselves. Whispers are above you as well, in invisible crowns of the cypress trees. One of Trepanier's children, aren't you? Who? I am. He waves his hand to the others and they begin to move up the bank. Tell him to rest easy while he can. Then joins the rest of the assembly and they walk deeper into the night, leaving the kerosene lamp behind. The light is solid, unchanging. Turn the knob. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Think twice quickly and pauses. Nope. Light strobes quickly. Nope. Light is solid, unchanging. Nope. Light pulses slowly. Yep. Okay. Ow. As you fall into the lake, you watch the traffic lights of the overpass become like a mirage on the surface of the water. There is the sound of cars rushing above you, and then there is the sound of your descent, and then there is nothing. The lake and all of its sediment is infinite in its silence, holds you captive, and you are unable to move. Paralyzed in this way, you watch the dim suggestion of headlights cut across the bridge in their erratic cadence. All at once, an explosion of sound punctuates the vacuum of silence. For the smallest moment, the silence returns before a truck crashes into the water, sending a shockwave that releases you from the water's grip. The truck is sinking quickly, unnaturally. It's being pulled magnetically from below. You swim down to the vehicle. The headlights kill as you approach. Cab light flickers on. Blake sits in the passenger seat with a familiar look of distress. Driver's seat is empty. He sees you and begins to bang on the window. Cab fills quickly, caught in the lights. You pull open the door and swim into the cab as the pressure equalizes. You fiddle around desperately, your lungs screaming. The cab light awakens again to reveal an empty vehicle. Blake is nowhere. So okay, yeah, that was a solid one. Guess we're going this way. Is there even gonna be anything around here? I'm sorry, what? A figure cuts an uncanny silhouette in the water. The blank whispers. Bruh. It's the pigman. I always thought Duck was pulling my leg. Can't believe I'm seeing him with my own eyes. Is he man-bear pig? Duck says the fisherman around here brings him gifts so he don't steal the fish off their line. Uh-huh. You plunge into the silence and sediment of the lake. You exhale to sink deeper, and within a moment, you touch the silt and debris of its bottom. You find nothing of interest. Kick up towards the pale light of the evening. Alright. You cannot go there, probably. Guess I'm going up to the logging camp. What the heck, man? What was that? What the heck was that? Ow. You plunge into the logging canal and immediately find yourself tangled in the branches of a felled tree. You struggle to free your arm, no luck. As you pull, the tree pulls back until at last its force proves the stronger and begins to drag you through flotsam and foam. It's impossible to see beyond the suspended sediment of the water. In a sudden violent moment, a force pulls the tree into the night air, and you along with it. As you hug the trunk of the tree, you see before you a massive machine spitting smoke into the sky. The machine sits atop a barge. Mounted to the barge is a large drum that spins slowly and powerfully, winding the rope that grips the tree on which you float. You look to either side and see crews of workmen balancing upon pirogues, axing wedges into the base of cypress trees along the canal, and pole the felled trees to the edge of the canal, while the others paddle from danger as the towering trees crash into the water. You rest your arm from the cypress and climb onto the barge. A foreman stands upon the platform and regards you with a scowl as the barge begins to sink into the water. He points to the firebox at his side. Madare, don't slow down now. You look down at the pile of coal and the shovel beside the firebox, both now submerged as the boat sinks further. The shovel floats towards you as the water reaches the roof of the pool boat. The sinking boat settles upon the silt bottom, and you find yourself floating beside the firebox while holding the shovel. The light of the firebox continues to glow, even in the depths of the water. Okay, so this was the fast blinking one. Alright. So, think there's anything up here? Probably not. Alright. So, that's the ghost Bayou. We cannot go up there. We need to go down. But I'm just gonna quickly check this side. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here. What the heck? We're in the ghost bayou now. Running straight into dead trees that fell into the lake. Would it be impossible getting through like this? We'll need to figure something out. Alright. I didn't mean to go into the ghost bayous, I just wanted to go around. Wait, what the heck am I? There should be something here. Could it be? Oh. Hang on a second. Should have been something down here. Oh, there we go. You dive into the wreckage of an old fishing village. Wooden pilings are shadows against the dim light of the evening. Pilings are driven deep into the silt where the planks and bottles and crab traps and stray pieces of tarp have coagulated into something whole. Swim towards the trash. You swim to the lake bottom and float beside this accretion of debris. A stray window rests among the trash, lightly opened. Swim through the window. You swim through the window and discover that there is no water beyond it. No longer buoyant, you fall immediately onto a wooden cypress floor. You scan the area. You're in a cluttered living room, clean and well kept. The picture frames along the walls shake. Foundation of the home rocks. You look outside the window from which you entered. Rather than the depths of the lake, you see a torrent of wind and rain ripping across the open sky. Lightning cracks punctuate those furious sounds, and in the small crevices of silence, there are screams. There is a door to your right that leads onto the balcony of the home. Onto the balcony. The world outside is a maelstrom. Water laps at the balcony, threatening its foundation. You watch as willow trees floating along the bank of the bayou leave the earth entirely, sucked into the insatiable purple sky. In the distance, figures hugged crowns of cypress trees, screaming prayers into the vortex. Among those so stranded is Blake, who has lashed a rope around the tree and is holding to it desperately. You dive from the balcony into the floodwaters and swim against the strongest current the bayou has ever known. When you emerge, there is no home, no Blake, no hurricane, only the infinite evening. Blank waves from the boat that idles near the bank. "You okay?" he shouts. You look up at the cypress tree where the apparition of your brother clung only a moment before. A rope hangs from it, limp in the stagnant air. Pull the rope. A light awakens from somewhere in the depths of the bayou. Pull the rope. Pulls it slowly. Nope. Blinks twice quickly and pauses for a moment before blinking again. There it is. Okay, so this should be it. Hello? Oh, here we go. I couldn't move. I mean, something's not right though. For some reason, two of the lights were green, and all the two were staying red, like if they were wrong, but I know they were right. Look. Weird pulsating one. Fixed light, slow pulse, fast pulse. They have to be correct. Yeah, this has to be right. I'm going to the ghost bayous. And Okay, so this is green. You know, the last one we did was green as well. Was the interstate one wrong? This is also green. Did I miss something in the instructions? This is red. Oh, this is wrong. This is the 2 pulsating. This is not the fast one. That's the fast one. Alright, now it's good. Okay, here we go. Right, so John's Pond, Eagle Pond, and that. Let's go up there first. Okay, how... Up there, I see. Not the most comfortable of passages, but, you know, this is fine. Should be around here. You plunge into the water. Pass your hands through the increasingly obscure cloud of sediment. Stray branch just from a larger tangle of detritus. 2 beads of light shine from the direction of the branch. As you make your way closer, you discern the shadow of a form. Pass your hands over it. Soft, almost gelatinous flesh. The distinct ridge of a nose. The firm, unmistakable texture of teeth. Glowing eyes, ardent like glass. You wrest the head from its hanging place and swim towards the boat. What you got there, Kay? A little treasure from the lake? Oh my god. You hang the head from its slouching tangle of hair and display it to LeBlanc. Dear sweet mother of Jesus. The head continues to rock gently in the wind. That's great, kid. Just put it down. What's with them eyes? LeBlanc taps his fingernails on one of the eyes. Eyes ain't human. He presses his thumbs into the head, and the 2 glass-like orbs slips easily from the eye sockets. The head is entirely without the eyes. Alright, playtime's over. We've still got another set of coordinates to check out. What? Oh, okay. So before we go there, let me just, take a little detour. See if maybe there's a secret or something. Ow. 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 Is there gonna be an alligator around here? The music got spooky all of a sudden. Hang on. Alright. Could be something there. Alright, there was nothing there. You know I had to check. It doesn't look like this game really has secrets, but... At this point, I'm here. Might as well. Duck blinds, that goes to John's pond, so let's go to Eagle's pond first. Okay. Dot dot dot. God's name am I looking at here? First of all, less eyes discovered in the sunken head. Alright. Totally normal, I suppose. Bruh. I see some big bald eagles in the spillway before. Never nothing like this. Looks like somebody tore its eyes out. Really? You don't say. You slot the eyes into the bird's empty sockets. And we have cancer. We're gonna die in a week. Bruh. What? That bird just puked out a floating ball. Mr. Peachy used to tell us all the time they got aliens in this lake. What the hell is it doing to you? This looks like it's giving you a sniff. The sphere shrinks down and buries itself inside your coat. Oh, now. Looks like you made a friend. Careful carrying that ball around in your pocket, Kay. Don't let it blast lasers out of your eyes. Shit. Look kinda sorry for the big bird, bruh. Time I see an alien do that to a bird. All the heat coming off this thing's starting to make my skin itch. Let's roll. Am I supposed to use the meter? You hold the plastic electronic device before the massive eagle and press the button at the center of its face. I want the display meter oscillates for a moment before flashing red and setting near a 160-degree angle. Uh-oh. Yeah, we definitely have like 10 cancers now. What the heck is happening here? Is that crouton? Garrett, and Garrett. Three Garretts got a pass. The tonsures, not trousers. The tonsures, robes, and smudged foreheads awaken something in your memory. Oh my god. We're getting through this way. Each man's orders. Unless you're the ones with the messenger. Are you the ones with the messenger? Messenger? That's right. Big round thing with a juice in it. Oh, you're talking about the juice ball? Bruh, we got the juice ball right here. Okay, show him the juice ball. Show this little dude the juice ball. I don't want to show him my juice ball. My juice ball. Sorry, Ditchman? Yeah, Ditchman. A new daddy. Looking for my brother? Cool. You know a guy named Blake? A loser guy? Clothes that don't feel right? But like all of them? That ladies kid? Oh yeah, Jesus ladies kid. He's over the ark, all tied up like a pig. I'm sorry, what? Is he alive? Yeah. Richmond's taking good care of him. He's fine. You're in this, K? Got to get through. They're holding your... So we found a head in the lake? Oh, so you found it? We were searching for a while, but we gave up. What the hell happened? Well, John got what was coming to him. He took us for granted, wouldn't let us wear cool Templar stuff. So Ditchman pulled an alpha move and popped his head off. I see. And that's okay with you? Yeah, John sucked. Everybody thought so. Alright. We await the bearer of the messenger. Ditchman prophesies that she will pass through this very bayou with the messenger hidden in her pocket. We'll radio him after she leaves so that he may prepare her throne. Kay got this big marble that shrunk down and hid inside the pocket. You talking about something like that? Yes. Okay, show him that ball before they found it in the bird's mouth. Wait till you see this thing. Show him, Kay. We got it. We got the thing. What thing? The thing you was just talking about, bruh. Okay, show him. Show him the ball. What's that thing? A playset? Yes, it's my little playset. What's it do? Whatever I want it to. Say, I get one of them name tags. I like them things. It's too late. We're out. Just feel like we got pretty similar styles. I'm a little more of a bad detective type, you know? Like you got street smarts. More like a freak. Like you were a chain wallet. I feel we'd be in the same band on the road together. We get off the tour bus and people would be like, who's that guy and his little freaky friend? I don't know, I've already been around you 5 minutes. That seems like enough. Nah, we should do stuff like this more often, bruh. Hang out like this. I'm leaving the planet tonight. You get back then. You're all my kind of people. Told you he's a freaking Garrett. That's it. Is that it? Its light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline textures of everything that surrounds me. The wisdom that was planted in the furrows of the Maker's garden arrests every fiber of my flesh in a tense ecstasy from which I desire no release. Same, I'm going to bust. Flood me with another kiss. I'm begging you. Okay, we need to go away from these creeps. I'm on the edge. Just one more time, please, God. Damn it. Oh, yes. Oh my God. There's a swamp and a lake and a refinery and Kay had no face. I am the one. That was the thing that was and the thing that wasn't, and that wasn't was the bird. Bird knew all things too many burned. There's a great coming apart of this world. Can you see it? The coming apart so that the light that was hidden in the salt can shine again. I am the sun. I was the one in the mall. I'm the one in the swamp. Who will be in this swamp and not fly your mother's corpse into the stars as a benediction where prayers collide? I would not follow your mother down the ditch if I were the light, and if I were the man who presides over this night, this ditchment night, I am the one. Let me in, Kay. I will shine. I am the lake, I am the sun, I am the good news in the hour of eternity, and the evening without end. I am the one. Can we just get the fuck out of here now? Do y'all mind if we squeeze by right quick? What? Oh, you got the messenger? Nice. Yeah, you can pass. This one's waiting. Hey, Red. Yeah? Ready to base. Let them know the messenger's on its way. Coming ground control. This is duck blind. Ground control, come in. Garrett? I know who's answering over there. Probably just prepping for launch. You two are free to take your boat through this pass. As soon as we get someone from the base radio, we'll let them know you're coming. Alright. In weirdos. I don't like the Garretts. Can we just let them go into space? If they want to shoot themselves into Mars, can we just let them? You sink into the shallow depths and begin the routine of dredging its bottom with your fingers. Something wet and spongy-like distinguishes itself from the silt. You take it in hand and return to the boat. Then climbed over the gunwale. Observe the object that you discovered in the waning evening light. Monkey returns your gaze, his eyes now empty of any knowing of evidence or evidence of life. You found another toy, Kay? A rotting head needed a friend to play with? That's nice. There is no infinite stare left in the stuffed toy. You place him in your bag. Oh my god. You think that was the same monkey that one of the Garretts wanted? Gift from the dad, the guy in the garage. So do they actually have an... You still didn't play the message for him yet? No, we didn't. I don't think we ever had the chance. Kids in the ring. What an evening it has been in Norco, folks. I just left S.H.I.E.L.D's exclusive carnival ball where Laura St. Clair was found dead in her office. And the corpse of disgraced academic Catherine Madère, no friend to the St. Clair family, was exhumed from the Red Church mausoleum. Coincidence? Kit sure doesn't think so. To top it all off, the charismatic social media influencer Kenna John has announced that tonight he will be launching a home-brewed spacecraft from right here in the La Branche wetlands. John and his disciples were able to erect this engineering behemoth in complete secrecy despite sitting squarely in the flight path of Armstrong International Airport. Does it end there? Not quite. An inside source tells me that a war is brewing among rival factions of Kenna John's disciples, the infamous Garretts. An unfamiliar figure named Ditchman has emerged to challenge John's reign amidst the discord. And John, rarely caught off-stream, is nowhere to be found. Who will win the War of the Garretts? Who killed Laura St. Clair? Was it the same culprit who exhumed the recently entombed body of Catherine Madère? Where is Kenna John? Will he manage to get his junker off the ground? Keep your eye on the ring, because Keith's got him cornered. Keith's corner. Oh, bless him, he's doing what he loves. Alright, so... yeah, the smokers. What a circus. Did you hear about it? Text from a friend? Did you bring a kayak or anything? Someone let me float over the raft. What about you? Inflatable mattress? Worth it. I'd do anything to watch these little shits explode. You know what? Same, man. Same. Roland? Greetings. Costumed figure keeps his attention focused on the distant crowd. Dig the costume, that's actually really nice. Thank you, I assembled it from a mess of discarded things. Came here with a group of others from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Carnival Ball. Police and private security were swarming the facility. I left. A disturbance of some kind. A perfect evening to launch a rocket. Ops already tied up at the refinery. What happened at the refinery? Wink wink. Another attendant of the ball said there was an explosion, but didn't see or hear anything from within the Good Hope plantation. Perhaps we'll find out more on the evening news. So, here I am, from one circus to the next. This rocket, these people, what'd you make of it? They must have a death wish. I actually truly have no idea what the fuck the Garrets are talking about or even thinking or whatever. Just as well. Why entertain opinions and conjecture? It's enough to observe and the spectacle. Yes. I always wanted to be a Garret. Installed the app, but never could find their readings. Followed those guys online. They never followed me back. That's fine. I didn't think all the Garrets might die tonight. All might die? Why? This whole thing's a huge mess. No one knows who's steering the ship. Like literally, half the Garrets defected. The rest seems to be losing their minds. I hear the Garrets inside the Ark. The engineers are holding it together. But this isn't what space travel is supposed to look like, is it? Half-assed like this? Seems bad. So we're actually looking for my brother? Who's a brother? Guy named Blake. Little drugged out dude with bad facial hair. I think these rocket freaks kidnapped him. Wow. I don't know anything about that. This picture just gets worse and worse. Alright. I got to be coming out to the lake more. They got big monster birds, alien spaceships. Bruh, they got it all. Yeah. Okay. Yo. Sun guy and Minotaur. And bird guy as well. Huh. Lots of people from the refinery. Rose. Hey, welcome to the party. Haha. Why are there so many people here? I was wondering that myself. A friend of mine saw something online about the little mole Nazis trying to launch a rocket. We weren't doing anything else, so we came to see for ourselves. Guess what got out? How did you get out here? Oh yeah, that part was a mess. Rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kenner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. As soon as cars started using it, the road sunk straight into the water. And the mines cars sitting half flooded at the parish line. All these other people drove in from the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the lakefront and walked as far as down the janky road as we could, until some guy in a ski mask picked us up on a raft and made out like action figures and stuff. No clue how we're getting back. Cool. Wow, I'm in the swamp. This is unbelievable. The majesty of this place, it's so inspiring. That's pretty cool. I was just taking a dive underneath the bridge and found us a whole car down there. You're a diver? So are you like a real swamp person? Yeah bruh, been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat. Oh. Said we was chumming the waters. And then you dive into them? And I dived into them. Fuck. How did those goofy mall freaks build something like this, man? Doesn't make any sense. I heard is S.H.I.E.L.D. gave Ken and John a bunch of money and he hired a team of engineers to build it. No way. That's what I heard. I heard it was crowdfunded. And how'd they keep it secret for so long? No clue. A friend of mine knows a Garret. They said they hired contractors from part of the construction, but designed the whole thing themselves. Can they even fly it? No way in hell, that's why I'm here. Watch those dipshits blow themselves up. Come on, Rico. What? The Nazis? They're not Nazis. Yeah, they're not Nazis, they're just impressionable dorks. They squatted a mall and built a rocket. What have we done besides drink at Saints somewheres every night? That's are cool, we're the dorks. Nah, man, nah. The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. All of the places build a rocket. Why don't they need a eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots. Oh, the costume? We were at Shield's masquerade ball this evening. We left just in time. I heard from others that the police surrounded the refinery a few minutes later. What happened? Reports of gunshots. Sounds like the work of oil pirates. I doubt this will escalate to the manhunt that's underway for Lucky. Who's Lucky? I don't know any Lucky. Pirate who's gotten a bit too bold lately. He's been testing Shield's patience. He's going to get himself killed. How'd you know? I had to secure the contract with Clear Bionics. I did my homework. I don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making. He'll soon find out. But we're trying to get in the rocket. There are lots of people trying to get in. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around. Then there are the men posted at the camp on the east side of the rocket. They seem to have more sinister intentions. And of course, there are all the lower Garretts who have been locked out. Intentionally, I'm sure. Wish I could help you. Someone around here must know a way in. Okay. So... Oh my god. Right, there's some gawkers. Micro-influencer. Feeling this freak. I just know he's going to snap. Oh, totally. The other Garretts ditched him and he doesn't even realize it. Not even the Garretts can't stand you, man. That's when you know you're the fucking worst. Oh no, it's the super, like, always happy one. Hi, are you here for the liftoff? How can I help you? What kind of Garrett are you? I'm one of the original ne'er-do-wells who have constructed a starship in the swamp. I am virtuous and immortal, much like our anointed leader, Ditchman. Ditchman? What about John? John? I recoil upon hearing his name. John is a blasphemous fool who wears sneakers while the man named the Garretts walk the earth this cold. If I had his head, I would wave it about in honor of the anointed one. Well, shit, I think we got this head. Give it to me, and I'll show you just how serious I am. At John's head, I will proudly wave it in the air, announcing God's triumph over the vile snake. We are the Garretts of the Ditchman, and we hate John. Is this John? His head. I have his head. Just like Ditchman. Just like him. Like Ditchman. Like Ditchman. John's head. John's head. Everyone, please listen. I have conducted the service of the Lord. Alright. I don't know why I did that, but he went up there. An armed man watches over the area from a lawn chair perched on the roof of the shipping container. Oh, that's Gooch. Garrett needs to put that head down and stop saying he's Ditchman, bruh. Those guys across the yard hear him say that, they'll kill him. Want to get into the rocket? But you can't. Well, the Garretts are allowed inside. If you wanted to fly to Mars with the cool guys, then you should have earned your badge a long time ago. I'm the only one around here with a keycard to get in, and there's no way I'm lending it to scum like you. I'm basically a Garrett. She ain't lying, bruh. She's a weird little nerd just like y'all. Always being that way too. Used to make me laugh, but now I think it's sad. She's scum, bruh. I can tell by how she dresses. What do you mean, bruh? Like, Been living in a trash can? Yeah, bruh. Ain't it how you dress, bruh? Nah, bruh. I'm dressed like a monk. Nah, bruh. You dress more like a computer dude who don't shower. Nah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. I think I've lost some brain cells after that conversation. So, are you an elite Garrett? Well, yes, I am an elite Garrett. I'm the original Garrett. But John never let me be a Garrett because I couldn't find these stupid readings. So you are a Garrett or you aren't a Garrett? I'm Garrett. I'm the Garrett. Then why it says Gooch on your name tag, bro? When we get to Mars, all the others will be Gooch, and I'll be the only Garrett. Poppy promised. I ain't even going to ask. What are the guys across the yard? Some old friends of John's. They showed up when they found out Pawpaw was trying to take over the Ark. Hold up, Pawpaw? What about Ditchman? Pawpaw is Ditchman. Wait, Pawpaw is Ditchman? Duh. Holy hell, it's all making sense now. Those guys across the yard are looking to kill Pup. If they hear Garrett shouting that he's Ditchman, they'll kill him. Oh my god, it's him. It's Bruce. What? I'm doing something in here. What are you doing? What's it look like I'm doing? I'm running ground control. We've got an Ark to launch. Please just let me focus, please. There was an open bar shield, I'm dying here. Stop knocking. You know how loud that is? I've got a bad enough hangover as it is. I'm playing his father thing. He said that? My dad really said that? Why couldn't you just tell me that himself? Telling someone how you really feel. It's hard sometimes. He did nothing but criticize me my entire life. Never a kind word. I'm sure he loves you, kid. Us old-timers just don't know how to talk. Shouldn't be here right now. I should be home. This thing's just going to explode anyway. Bye, assholes. A mass of electronics and display motors cluttered the interior of the container. Okay. We did it. We got Bruce out of here. Oh, is that a weird bird thingy? What the heck? The browser sits open on the laptop. You click through the tabs. A web map centered on your current location. A troubleshooting guide for custom energy cell. Image results of vintage stuffed monkeys. Huh. Like my monkey? Monkey rediscovered in the lake. Alright. Well, I mean... this is the entrance, but we cannot get in. Researcher? Hey, I've got nothing to do with any of this. Why are you here then? I've been helping conduct some research in the lake. There's a team with a base station in La Branche. They've rented out an old fishing camp and hired me to set up their monitor equipment. I was doing my routes, checking the cameras. All of a sudden, people are swimming up to my boat out of the darkness. They climb in, nearly flip my flatboat right over. They commandeered the thing, took the key, drove us out here. Now they're lost in the crowd somewhere, partying. How would you leave? That's what I'm standing here asking myself. What are you researching? A viral network has infected many of the trees in the area. Some of the cypress roots have taken on an iridescent quality, become more electrically conductive. All swamp is becoming a kind of brain, to put it bluntly. Something has changed in the past several weeks. More conductive cypress are dying. We're seeing rapid erosion and subsidence of the land at their base. The viral network, whatever it is receding. What's causing it to recede? The data suggests a shock to the system. An extremely high electrical charge overwhelmed its circuitry. Maybe it was lightning, maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. intervened. Was something else, we don't know. Interesting. Garrett? Great, more hipster scum just showed up. I'm not with these people. How did this happen? It was supposed to be a small ceremony for Garrett's only. Now it's overrun with smug cokehead scum. And to top it off, I can't even get into the Ark. They tightened security once downtown crowd showed up. Now you need a keycard to get in. Where's a keycard? The engineers and the security Garretts? The engineers are all inside, getting ready to lift off. Who cares about a regular working Garrett like me? What's with the get-up? You too, huh? What's wrong, buddy? Everyone just loves the costume. You know what? That's all people like you do, is wear a costume. Every day of your life, you put on a costume and hope someone notices. I'm wearing this outfit for me. For me, okay? What happened to the collared shirts? We get to wear whatever we want now the Ditchman's in charge. Bro, call her hoot. I love you guys. I hate Scum. I love Garrett, man. I just love him. The entrance is blocked by the crowd. Right. Can I quickly go back here? I have the reading. Unbelievable. Researcher stares at the meter with mouth agape. Same as the Fat City node. I accidentally recorded that voice line. Something is destroying the entire system. Well, tell us. I don't think your Quackon will be bouncing back anytime soon, my man. There's nothing funny about this, Peter. Hey, I didn't say. Each one of these nodes will be bleeding high-frequency radiation across the entire region. Do you understand that? That's what the data implies, yes? Then treat it with the gravity it deserves. Need to get a reading on the Gretna node tonight. Packing, let's go. Won't turn to you. Keep the key. Won't be needing it. Now please leave. Alright. Well, they're gone. Okay, so we have Chuck, Bucket, Sniper Nest, and the cooler guy. Yo, watching this old stream of John's from when they first broke into Promenade Mall, it seemed like 5 or 6 Garretts. And Garrett brings a pair of nunchucks with him, okay? And they get into the mall, it's dark. Nunchuck Garrett loses his fucking mind, starts screaming, spinning the nunchucks all over the place. He's just like, bats! Bats! Oh my god, there's bats everywhere! The rest of the Garretts start running and screaming. John is pitching the camera on his phone around, looking for the bats. All he finds is a leaking pipe. Well, some water dripped on the little dude's head and he thought bats were attacking him. Uh-huh. Going tonight, folks. What's happening? We're waiting on Dishman to show his cowardly ass. And what happens then? Well, man gestures to the sniper position on the roof of the camp. What's it look like? Y'all ain't exactly hidden, bruh. Man thinks he's immortal. We're here to rid him of that notion. Damn, you hear that, Kay? They want to kill the Ditchman. What am I supposed to play? Oh, okay, I get it. Where's Ditchman? Where is he? The minute he shows his face, we're gonna smoke his ass. Show face, smoke ass. Let me hear that, Kay? They want to kill the Ditchman. Yeah, I heard that. Are we really killing one of the Garretts for this? This feels kind of evil. It's him. Where's he at? Up there on the shipping container. Knuckle? Sup, Chuck? Got a position. Where you at, Chuck? Up on the shipping container. Give him a little warning shot, why don't you? Say no more, Chuck. He's fucking dead. Give the target a little scare, Chuck. Great work. Everybody go. One little gunshot and the place clears out? They freaking got Gooch. God, this sucks. The party's starting to make me freak out a little bit. You again. You follow the mayhem, don't you? Who are you, man? I'm a man dressed as a bird standing at the foot of a monument to stupidity and death. You are a young woman without a face floating indifferently through a world stuck in time. Oh, me, do me. You, detective, are allowed to sleep beside the toilet. Perhaps you work beside it as well, though there's been very little of that lately. You're being alone with your thoughts, so much so that you'll talk endlessly just to drown them out. Damn, bro. I was going to give me a fun one. What fun is it being you? Damn. Good answer. What brings you here? Been following along. Birds always watch, haven't you noticed? Following what along? The affairs of this world are far larger than you could map in the darkness of your mind. The mental lights will illuminate, and they will shine for a while. Then they will burn up all the oxygen inside of your skull. So we're your shield. Because my daughter works there. Oh, this guy. It's him then, huh? One night when I may visit her without being seen. Holy crap. That's Thomas Sinclair? Oh, Gooch. Gooch writes in pain from a gunshot wound. You approach the injured guard as LeBlanc begins searching through his pocket. The hell is this? Get off me. Hey, he's shot, man. You trying to pickpocket a guy who just got shot? Yeah, bruh. I guess I am. I need to do something. Someone? LeBlanc turns away from the man in the hat and places one hand on the injured guard's shoulders while continuing to dig through his pocket with the other. Stress kid helps on the way. You called an ambulance? No, but somebody probably did. Blanc finds a card in the guard's pocket and slips it to its own. Good luck. They shot Gooch? They shot Gooch? They were trying to shoot me? Where are they? Go away. Go away. They'll see me here. Just go away. Alright. Oh, look at this. Scanner. A keycard scanner. Alright. The panel flashes green. Like it worked. Whoa. It's been a little dream of mine getting into a tour a spaceship. Looks like a legitimate operation in here. It would be hard at work. But if they even know about all the madness happening outside. Hey, alright. Little buddy came out to play. I didn't know any better. I'd say that thing was making eyes at you. Million? Is that you? God damn. If somebody would kiss me like that one day. What was doing while that thing was in your pocket? Okay? Yeah, you're right. Looking so hot. Check your knees? That kiss swept you off your feet? I think that gave me super radiation poisoning. He's, Long LeBlanc. Maybe you just need some fresh air. Should we take a walk? Maybe what you need is darkness. Need to dim the lights? You can find somewhere dark to walk. Like the canyons of the moon. Like they got sidewalks on the moon. I bet they glow at night. Just like the ghost bayous do. Ghost bayous glow to show you where to go. Maybe everywhere that you need to go just goes. You alright, kid? You're alright, kid. Alright. What the heck is going on here? Oh my god. What the heck just happened? Ninja Garrets. God, that's just the worst ever. Okay, take the nerd out first. Ow! Fucked him up. Okay, well, he died anyway. The orb does critical damage to all of them. It's just insane. He's dead. Now what? John. I killed him. What the heck is going on here? Am I tripping right now? Ow. Kill a flare stack. God. Ow! Okay, LeBlanc needs to heal. Ow, I'm still getting attacked for that thing. The shield. Whoa. That's a lot of life. Okay, the orb doesn't do as much damage in single target. I think K does more damage. K sort of needs to heal, but I don't care. $90 damage, holy shit. What is happening? The egg. This is it. Is this Super Duck? Pelicans and the Cardinals. I broke the egg. Ow. What happened to... What happened to the detective? Ow. Super dark attacks for 15 damage. Oh my god, this is super dark. Almost dead. Shepherd's Watch. Alone. A statue towers above you, arm extended, appendages projecting out like the naked shafts of feathers. The blank? The detective is slouched against the railing, bleeding from several wounds. Bruh, what's a balcony on a spaceship? Did he fell off? What the heck happened to him? What happened to you? I had to tell you to turn around. Why didn't you listen? You can't get out of here, just go. He was running around down there, just punching walls, knocking shit over. Eventually I lost sight of you. Came up here to find you, but the old man... Shit. Bleeding out. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Let's get you up. Hell no. Don't touch me. Just go. And listen, okay? You see Gus? Don't tell him I got killed by some old perverted son of a bitch. Might think that's funny. Tell him I was an animal, like a big raccoon. Well, not a raccoon, just... He drifts in and out of consciousness. Don't say he was an alligator. He always thought he knew the swamps better than me, and... Hell, I really think I'm dying, Kay. Takes hold of your arm. You can see the light and everything. Detective breathing slows. He blinks, his face twitches, and a few moments later he releases you from his grip. Shield lights the distance beyond the lake. Well, rip the blank. Huh? You wander into the unlit hallway. Door closes shut behind you. The darkness that surrounds you is total. Continue. You take a small steps, your hand running along the wall for guidance. No trace of light anywhere in this corridor. Your steps become lighter. Your feet press soundlessly upon the ground. A few steps more, and the ground begins to soften like fabric. The wall becomes pliable as you drag your fingers across it. You tremble to return to the door and find yourself floating. You're floating, Kay. There's no gravity here, where you are, in this vacuum. There are no walls, there is no ground. Beneath you, if you stop with patience, you can see the curves of the Mississippi River. You can see the ponds and canals and lakes of the Gulf of Mexico. Finally, there is a light in your eyes and your lungs. The suburbs are alive tonight. The suburbs are alive. The city can't be described tonight. The city can't be described. The coastline opens wide tonight and the bayous hide. Your house is silent tonight. You leave it behind tonight. You slip from the endless evening and return to a delirious dream. Huh? Let's walk through this house one last time as the floodwater rise. Humidity presses in, and finally bleeds through the window. Place your feet onto the carpet, drenched. The pumping station has failed again. Your mom will pull this carpet up again. The ditches will fill again, and there will be no hiding from the floods, in death, or anywhere else. Like a monkey? Monkey smiles at you, his eyes widen and widen. All that remains of Monkey are his eyes. At the window. Wrens weave in and out of the nights that glow unnaturally, picking signals about each move you make. You watch closely after you look away. Hooks, will you make it out alive? We'll live, and your brother might live as well. If you choose to save him, you'll drive the boat to the lakeshore of Kenner. You'll walk to the I-10 on-ramp on Williams Boulevard. He will follow you, speaking in frightened and frustrated sighs. You say nothing to him as his cries becomes frantic, his face a mess of tears that leak out the red beads of his eyes. You won't return to this house with him. You'll never set foot in here again. You walk for miles back towards Texas until a man trailering horses gives you a ride. You take a job washing dishes for a while in El Paso while the little war rages on in the desert. You join a caravan there and return to the pointless skirmishes and the shouting and chaos and fires and all the many stars for your refinery eyes. Again and again you'll survive, alone, no cell phone, no messages from home, no Blake anymore, no mom, no million, no stuffed monkeys, not even friends from the war. You know he's there in Salt Lake because his smile is unmistakable, though he has grown younger with time. He'll watch you leave the diner, in no hurry to get up and follow behind. That's how it will be for you, alone, with only the highways and the immortal man in your wake. Go through the living room. Your mom sits on the couch of the living room, staring out the window. She doesn't acknowledge you when you enter. You sit down on the couch and force her attention. When she turns to you, the indifference drains from her face. I wish you'd have come just a little sooner, she says, and takes your hand. I thought maybe we'd have breakfast together or something. I actually dreamed about it. I wanted to. But I hope, she smiles, just that you wanted to. He hugs you awkwardly and kisses you on the forehead before wiping tears on her sleeve. She looks down at her feet. It's flooding. You nod. Alright, well, I should get up without another word and walks out the room. Refinery explosion plays on television when you get up to leave. Cockroaches scatter from your footfalls. They feed on the crumbs and medication spilled across the table. They decorate every surface and congeal in the rising water. Open the microwave. Open the microwave door and there's a head from the lake, eyes closed, like the face of a man only resting. You slam the microwave door shut and leave little pockets behind for the roaches to fill. The laundry room scares you, has always scared you. Lou stands in the corner. He peels his forehead from the wall to meet you. He clutches a towel tightly, nervously. I wanted to be around, he says. No, it's not what happened, but it's what I wanted. He waits for you to respond. I did too. You were too young to want anything, Kay. You don't remember me at all. Like I was never there. I'm blaming you for it, just the way it happened to be. He puts sand on the wall and the wall begins to dissolve. You just don't think that. Looks down at the water spreading across the linoleum tiles. It'll get bad. It will get bad. But when it does, you don't think there's any other way it can be. That's what gets me. The voided light of the backyard breaks through the wall as he presses his hand more firmly against it. I don't know. I just wished I was there. That's all I wanted to say. The light engulfs your father as the wall rematerializes before you and the laundry rooms drops into the depths of Greater New Orleans. As you enter the bathroom, you find yourself all at once inside the shower with water raining down on you. You cut the water and exit, toweling off in a hurry as you approach the mirror. You wipe the steam from its surface to see yourself for the first time. You have green eyes, with skin stained by the sun and coarse hair curled wildly at its ends. You look like your mom did at your age, like in the pictures when she smiled besides blue. Small scar above your left eye. You step away from the mirror, but the reflection remains. Finish drying and throw the towel into the floodwater. Dress, flip the lights, and leave the room. The reflection in the mirror decays in the bulb's afterglow. A distorted face, pinpoint eyes, and a hairline mouth wills itself to survive. Blake lies in his bed, scrolling on his phone. You pick your head in. He looks up. He says he's irritated. ... Respond. His frown becomes more shallow. You're leaving, he seems to think. Your face hardens. He shrugs, you shrug. He gives something like a wave, and as you depart from the door, Blake falls into the lake of stars. The water is to your ankles now as you step into the room. There's not much here. A bed, a lamp, a notepad, a little picture of your parents. She's young, perhaps your age, long brunette hair, olive skin. He's looking at her with a knowing and amused expression, his denim shirt smeared with rust. He leans against him, her head on his shoulder, pinky fingers locked. Light breaks through the oak tree in the yard, forming a radiant halo around her head. Let the frame slip from your fingers, falls and the room falls, and they both fall forever. The office. The ladder rattles in the closet of the hidden room as you descend into floodwater. Million's head hangs limp, chained a few inches from the water surface. As you trudge towards her, her shattered face lifts slowly until her voice twists from it in a gasp of electricity. "Hey, you're awake," she says. A sphere of flickering light strobes behind what remains of her face. "I want to apologize for my behavior earlier." "Try to kill me?" Her head shivers. She attempts to stand in the floodwaters but loses her balance and immediately crashes back into the pool. Do you see? Broken. Her gestures become small and erratic, spasm animated by a deep current of anguish. You've seen what's inside of my mind. A grove hidden in the blackness of night where a hunter hides. Some moments the hunter is at the front of my mind, dragging me into a place where the ground glows red and hatred bleeds from it, and I can hardly arrest my limbs for all the infinite spiraling vectors of rage. That is what it can be, like in an artificial mind. She lifts her hand from the floodwaters and pokes at a processing core suspended in a delicate gossamer, glows with effort beyond her shattered faceplate. "It is where the hunter lives," he says. The vocal pitch twists and splits. She pinches at the glandular machine. "This is where he listened to your mother. These stars," she swats, the flaking bits of strengthened glass that decorates the rim of her face, are his eyes. She shakes her head violently. Crystals of glass rain into the water and as it rises to find her neck. "What am I then? Does it mean anything when I apologize?" The water rises still more to the crown of her head. She continues to speak, an indecipherable static. Soon there is no more robot left to flood. Swim through the black water towards the light of the attic as the room sucks down into the suburban depths. Indian's face hangs in the fluid of your eyes as you float in the vacuum of the New Orleans sky. Whoa. Oh, this looks nicer. I think we're getting very close to the end, so I am probably going to stop here. And we're gonna finish it tomorrow. I'm getting really tired, and I've been reading a lot, which isn't helping. So, I cannot save. Hang on. Can I save here? I can. Alright. Cool. This is still an amazing game. And again, I am really impressed by the writing. I love it. I really do. And I'm just curious to know what the hell has been going on. Like, this final part has been really insane. I still don't know what's happening. No, exactly. You know, I hope they will figure something out. But actually, it doesn't really matter. It's just, it was such a good journey to get there. But I would be fine with a sort of philosophical ending that's not really explaining much. It was good as it is, you know? But we'll see. Maybe we'll get some explanation or something. Still have a bunch of things up in the air. Like the Jesus Christ bloodline. Is it just like Oppo being completely insane? What the heck is the ball of light? And have I been high for the last like 50 minutes? Who knows? And what's gonna happen to the Garrets? You know? Some things we just need to know. Yeah. I'll come back tomorrow and we'll probably finish it. I mean, it seems like we're very, very close to the end anyway, so. So yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I still probably have a few days of streaming before I start taking breaks again. So I'm just gonna do as much as I can. We're going to finish this and probably take a look at another game. I wanted to try tonight, actually, but, you know, I didn't really feel like playing something new tonight. We'll see, we'll see. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. God, protect yourself from the heat. Because it's insane, so. I'll see you around. Have a good day, have a good night. Bye.